Today we're doing a short reading on Twitter. As you guys may have found out by now, a new CEO, Linda, has been named. So we're just trying to see what's going on and what the future of Twitter holds. Okay, so let's start with the general energy of Twitter right now. We have Linda's energy, we have Elon's energy, energies between the two of them. Okay, so, I mean, you can see that. Like, Twitter is coming up as the Nine of Swords. That's stress and anxiety. They're stressed, they're not in the best place. I also feel like, I mean, there's a retrograde right now. I'm not surprised if there are many glitches that you guys have been experiencing or that they're experiencing on the back end as well. But I feel like they definitely are not in the best spot right now. The death card is here, so I know that they definitely need a rebirth or a change. Something needs to change in order for operations to continue moving forward much more smoothly. I'm even hearing that it has to do with coding for sure. So it's like they definitely need a lot of changes. And it looks like it's something that hasn't been addressed for a while, but if they don't fix it now, it will be fixed for them or it will break. So they're not in the best place. Like Twitter itself is not in the best place. Anyway, let's go to Linda. Linda is showing up as the Knight of Swords in reverse. So to me, that often means someone who doesn't have the best intentions. But I also see the Knight of Swords as someone who maybe a little bit in over their head. This is someone who doesn't really know what they're getting themselves into. I do feel like there is a bit of an ego situation here with Linda. It's like, yeah, like I own, like I'm the CEO, it's a little bit of the position, makes sense. I mean, anybody would be in it for that too. But I don't feel like she knows what she's in for. That's just what I want to say. Elon is coming through as the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is a lack of growth. This is immaturity. We already know that. Do we really need to explain that? But so yeah, Elon Musk. The Knight of Cups is also detachment from the situation. So I also see this as him not really caring what happens to Twitter, but mostly it's about his immaturity is what they're talking about here. Now, the energy between Linda and Twitter is the Chariot card. So I know that this is all about progress and moving forward, a new cycle. I feel like that's her main concern, really, is kind of introducing herself like a new cycle on Twitter, making some changes, being the driver, steering the wheel. So I get it because I do know that she's in charge of business and operations. So she is focused on that. The energy between Elon Musk and Twitter, this is about the Fool card in reverse. This can indicate a bit of naivete, but also someone who is, it's interesting because I feel like it's both sides of the spectrum in a sense that he is acting a little bit foolishly, not really knowing what he's doing, but also at the same time, he's serious about wanting to make improvements on Twitter. It's just the way that he's going about it is clearly something that needs work. So where do we see the future of Twitter on Linda's side? I don't feel like she's going to be that involved. Like I said, see, Queen of Swords is in reverse. This is about, like I said, someone who's in over their head, someone who's like the way that I just feel about it, she's still going to lean on him, on Elon for answers. So I know that there's a contract and whatever. You know what? This is funny. Should I even say this? This is funny because I'm sorry, but like when I was about to do this reading earlier, I was like I don't know why, but I just thought like I wonder if there's something going on between the two of them because there's definitely a contract. We get that now, like with the Lovers card here. This could be a contract between her and Elon, or maybe they have something going on. But I also see this as like reciprocally doing favors for each other. So the way that I feel about this, I feel like you owe me something, I owe you something, so okay, let's do this. That being said, she's still going to really follow his decisions, so it's not really that much of a power. And I see her not intervening in spaces where she could have intervened. She doesn't really know what she's in for. Like the way that this is reading to me is someone who's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the CEO, but like Okay, like how are you, do you know, do you have a plan to fight them if they do something you don't like? Or are you just gonna go along with everything? She seems like a yes man to me in this situation. Um, what else do we see as the future of Twitter? So we have the strength card here as well, the Eight of Swords. So yeah, this is about it losing value. I get that. What else do we see about Twitter? Where is it going? What is the future of Twitter also? The Sun card, walking away from something, rapid transformation. Okay, so there are some changes that we might not be the happiest about. This is about money. This is about money. So there's something else that they're going to do in relation to money. I don't know if this is just a raise in prices, but there's something about money. Is it like, what is this about money? Hold on. I kind of see this as visibility for some reason. So there's something about paying for visibility, which, correct me if I'm wrong, that's like a feature of Twitter Blue. But there's just something I feel of like paying to get noticed more. Ads, I guess. I see them just focusing on that, like focusing on the money making aspects. We're also not surprised with that. What else do we see for Twitter? Where do we see it going in the future? We have the King of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and, well, this is like, I just see this as like they're capitalizing still on everything we hate, which we kind of know this, so that's kind of its appeal, essentially, for some people. What is wrong with my hair? I feel like Twitter is a place where you can kind of, I made it worse, but essentially I feel like Twitter is a place where you know that people kind of hate each other, and it's like that's what makes it work, is that people are like able to have discourse and disagreements. I still see them leaning into that in the future, like the fights. So you know what I'm thinking of? I mean, I do use Twitter a lot. Follow me. I post a lot of my longer messages there. For zodiac signs, I post more often there as well. Anyway, like what I know is that there's the For You page and the following page, right? Like I believe in the For You page, like you see things that are like, that is aggravating. I don't even like or follow any posts that relate to that. Why would I be seeing this? And it's like it's on purpose because they're trying to get a rise out of you. So I still see them capitalizing on that as well. Okay, for the users, what else do we see for Twitter? We have the Page of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Speaking their truth, Knight of Wands. I mean, I don't really see any benefits for the creators, and that's where their issue is. I see inaction. Nothing. It's like most of it is going to stay the same. I'm a little like baffled because I felt like they kind of rebranded it to like the X app, right? So I'm trying to see like what are we going to see from there or anything. I'm not really seeing that. They don't really have any plans so far, it seems. Or if they do have any, I just don't see it being implemented well or not very early on. They are going to make some changes, but it's all going to be about money centered. So far, that's what I'm seeing. Anything else changing with the functionality of it? You know, the Heartbreak, the Empress. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, because there's going to be legislation. So there's something about, hold on. Let me clear this up first. Justice card reverse, Judgment card reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. Why do I see that? Okay, so this is funny because I'm seeing this as Linda. There's just something about like, I feel like kind of protecting her image from public scrutiny or opinion. I also see, so the Empress, this is not just her though. There's something about that. The Empress to me can also represent countries when it comes to general readings that are not just about people. So the Empress is something that is, or someone that is valued, either that's a woman or that is a country, motherland, right? There's something that is being valued where I just see them censoring people, to be honest. It's like censoring hateful, negative, or disagreeing comments. I'm not surprised. But it's funny because I thought, I don't know, for some reason I felt like, didn't they mention something in relation to like making calls or something? I don't know. Educate me, comment below. But I'm not really seeing the changes happening. Like, I'm not seeing the changes being implemented that well. Okay. Yeah, because the issue is in the back office, and it's like they just don't care about it that much. Whatever it is that they plan on implementing, like I'm just seeing tests, beta tests. I don't see it being fully like implemented right now. because I see it being too difficult to do right now. So do we see any changes in relation to apps and the functionality or anything, any features that we see? See, Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. This is not long term because they don't have any control of it. Okay. Not liking the long term control, the Emperor's abuse of power. I just don't see functionality. I see like everything about this reading, and maybe I'm just not reading into it right now and I don't get it, but the what I'm seeing here is all centered on leadership. That makes sense. It's not about the functionality of the app. Like I said, if there is something they do, they don't have a handle on it. So I don't see it being long term. Although I cannot stop seeing images in my head of Twitter trying to become like, how do I explain this? Is there a way to get a shop in? Like I keep thinking of Instagram and how they have shops. I keep thinking of that. So it's like something about shops and like wanting to, maybe it's just advertising, but there's something about a shop. So I definitely see them trying to implement these features, and I do feel like it's going to go through a change, but none of it is sticking so far. Like I would have seen something about communication, right? Am I just lost? I'm not even seeing that. I'm seeing their focus is literally only on making money, getting people to use the app, which I guess is not necessarily the worst thing, because I like Twitter personally the way that it is. It is crazy. It is a little nuts, but like the point is that, you know, you're able to speak your mind, right? I do feel like there's a bit of like either adding the things that you hate on purpose, but also protecting certain people or certain keywords. I get that. But so far, it's surprising to me that there's nothing about the functionality. Maybe it's just not set in stone. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Drop any questions below. Are there any other apps you want me to do readings on? Or any other issues and social issues as well? You know, I do love them and find them very, very interesting. Yeah. Drop a comment below. If you'd like to book a more personal reading with me, go and book me at mediumisabella.com. Everything you need is in my description box, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.